Hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome in ORV. Today we are playing a delulu otome game, and I'm so excited. I hear this one is very funny, very. I'm hoping for a lot of laughs, and I'm hoping for it to be very silly because the concept is a shopaholic believes that the mannequins are fighting over them. And I'm like, dang, that sounds really interesting. It is also currently 50% off on Steam if anyone wants to grab it for themselves after the stream. Not sponsored, just uh really wanted to get out a couple of these. Ow. Okay, my bad. I really wanted to try this out and it just so happened to be on sale. Hello, welcome in Double Red. I think we're all in our Delulu era. But you guys know what? Today, am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just lately I've been a little clumsy, so a little bandaged up. It's fine. Don't worries. But let me just say before I forget. I actually ordered the supplies for the stamp punching stream next week or next week. I'll have to double check. I'll have to double check. However, I was going through because I got so excited at the concept. You know what I started doing? Started pulling out all my TCG. Pulled out my Blue Lock TCG, pulled out my Haikyuu TCG, pulled out all like the bulk cards, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be making so many different stamps, gonna make different pages, it's gonna be so much fun. And then you know what? As I was measuring the size of the stamp and the size of some of these graphics or images, I realized it's gonna be real tiny. And I know that stamps are small, and I did get two sizes. However, I still want the bigger size. So I did find a stamp puncher. Friday the 13th curse. You know what? I didn't even realize that. You're totally right. This is why we're playing Delulu today. If there's any day for mannequins to come alive and start, I don't know, fighting over you, it'd probably be today. That works out. I totally planned that. But let me continue. I found what I consider to be the perfect size stamp puncher. You know why it's perfect? You know why it's perfect? It's double the size. Double the oh no, sorry, double the price. Double the price. It is not double the size. It is only a little bit bigger, but that couple of those centimeters made a difference. I was gonna say because the stamp punch I bought is the regular one. It's the 1 inch and then 0.8 inch. The one that I think would be a perfect fit for some of these cards, especially some of my Blue Lock cards, it would have to be 1.5, 125. 1.5, 125. But I just dropped money on the previous stamp and I still want it. I think it make stinking cute stamps. But for some of the characters, I feel like getting the bigger size might be worth it. And normally, if I bought the product, really liked it, I would just wait and buy the other one. But that's a lot of money to invest in punchers. I didn't realize that these paper punchers were so expensive. I did look up their price history. Right now, they are very coveted, but that did not drive up their price yet. What it has done instead is just made them scarce. So the one I wanted to get is only like one left. And I was like, oh man, so many impulsive purchases today. Because let me tell you, the other impulsive purchase I almost made, it was Haikyuu TCG. I saw that they had more Haikyuu TCG. And I was like, oh, autograph card, sign card, Osamu. And I was so tempted, but I told myself to just think about it and not buy it right away. Because I have bought quite a few boxes and I was looking at my bank account. So I looked, and I stepped away, had dinner, and then they were gone. The Haikyuu TCG was gone, so I was like, oh, made the decision for me. Real easy, real nice. Fortunately for me, it made the decision. However, this is a little bit more difficult. If it's gone, it's gone. But in this case, I'm still thinking about it because part of me is like, you know what? You can just make do of what you have. Use what you have. That's been my philosophy with this. I've been planning out the stream for how I'm gonna do it, and it's just been use what you have. And that's totally fine under normal circumstances. In this case, I'm a little too excited. Also, it says one left. Part of me is like, order it and then cancel it if you change your mind. And the other part of me is like, $30 for one craft item. Is this typical? Like, I have not invested in a lot of craft supplies. When I do, I've always, fortunately, been the kind of person who has bought a little bit and then I've been like, yeah, I'll use this first and then I'll buy more later. So I don't buy everything. But to be fair, I haven't gone into anything like diamond painting. Well, I guess I have done crochet and knitting, but I've only ever bought like one yarn and then needles. That's pretty much all I buy. When it comes to crochet and knitting, I don't buy anything else. What else? I guess pens. But then at the same time, you know what? But probably what I've invested the most in is these like stampers because I've been really excited. Because the thing is, I've been keeping my reading journal, right? Although I admittedly haven't read as much, I've kind of been in like a reading slump in terms of like book slump because it's been kind of weird. This has been quite a busy and weird month for me. I've been really great in terms of streams and getting variety, and I've been really creatively invigorated in that sense. The outside of streams is been a little tough, but I really appreciate that my streams have been going well. I've been having a lot of fun, even when like some of the games don't turn out as I expect. I've enjoyed the process of like making thumbnails and making outfits and things like that. So it's been fun for me. What else? I forgot. I had a point. But it's fine. I'll just show you the outfit. If it comes back to me, I'll talk about it. Well, yeah, that's it. So this is the outfit. I think this is very different than how I've normally done, and of course the hair is different. This is actually the hair I was originally going to use for my model, but then I got really attached to the ponytail and then the straight hair. So this is kind of nice to have something a little more fancy. It's very cute. Now, I could not accurately recreate the outfit of the main character of this game. It's pattern oriented and things, but I really like how this turned out, and this is actually becoming one of my favorites. So yeah, very excited. Anyways, let me let you guys listen to the music that's been bothering me. Thank you, Orvi. I've had so much fun making them, honestly. One of the things I really like is that because I've tried to really focus in on colors and shapes, I know there's some overlap with the outfits. However, I do think that they each look distinctive enough that it's still interesting and fresh to look at. One of the things I got really excited about is the reason I'm doing Blue Lock TCG opening is because I wanted to make outfits for it. I've already made 2 outfits. I like one more than the other, and you guys will see that because I used the one I like more on the thumbnail. That was a tough thumbnail to craft because it's so busy, and I tried to compromise and adjust, but it's okay. I think it turned out okay in the end. Very excited. I think next week I might do, if my supplies come in time, I'll be doing 2 hand cams next week. One will be the Blue Lock TCG, one will be the Stamp Punch. So I still have some time to think about whether I'm gonna buy the Stamp Punch or not. I might just pull the trigger because I keep thinking about it. I'm a little haunted by it. I do really want it. But the thing is, I was like, one Stamp Punch is. I got one Stamp Punch for 15, by the way. The big one is 30. That's why it's hefty. It's. Whew. Hi, Elendary. Welcome in. You are here just in time. I was just about to go to the screen. I'm just here yammering about the stamp stream I'm planning to do next week, and I'm very excited. We shall see. Hopefully I can decide by the end of today's stream. Let's wait. Almost forgot. Let's go over here. Oh, I'm a little tall. I'm a model. I'm a superstar. Okay, perfect. Ready for this? Prepare yourselves. Wow, this is so loud. You are all on the runway. Okay. How is the back music for you guys? Is it okay? Should it be louder? What was it? There's like a song, and I always remember it because it was in the Lizzie McGuire movie. It was like, smile, work those something. Work those legs, work those shoulders. But I hope the volume's okay. It looks okay on my end, but I don't know if it's too quiet or too loud for you guys. Music seems alright. Okay, thank you. Well, let's get right into it. Welcome. Before you get shopping, would you like a tutorial for decorating the home screen? Sure. We're gonna edit the home screen. The decoration bank. We choose from the CGs. You unlock quotes and cute stickers. Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh, we got boba. Okay. Here's a sticker example. Click and drag it to move around. When this decoration is clicked, it will turn blue and indicate it has been selected. And then you use these, bring forward, send backward. All the objects can be moved, even the decoration bank. Click here to exit edit mode. Happy decorating. I want to decorate. That is so me. Also me. I love butterflies. I saw a butterfly Hello Kitty set and I was like, that spoke to my soul. And then I found out it was like $20 for a plastic keychain. I was like, oh, that speaks less to me. We're gonna put this, gonna send it backwards. Oh, no. That didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Like that. And then sleigh, queen. I have to add these. All right. That's very cute. That's very cute. Yes, queen. Anyways. Okay, I'm good. Begin game. Day 0 of 10. Welcome to Plastic Trick. Start or skip the prologue below. Let's start. That is the main character. What do you guys think? Did I do a good job? So what's supposed to make life worthwhile again? Maybe for some, it's all about traveling to other dimensions or believing in magic. But what about for the rest of us? The everyday people who sit in the office scrolling through endless lines of data until they finally let us out for the night. If you ask me, it's not other worlds or magic that could ever make life worthwhile. Because if you didn't know already, the real paradise has always been here in Belvedere City. The city of brilliant shopping malls, glittering nights, and where the radios play the summer bops all year round. Yeah, thank you! I feel vindicated. I tried to match it as much as I could. I do my best color-wise. The place where pouring your heart out also means emptying your wallet and letting your shopping cart do the talking. So why travel so far away when this slice of heaven has everything I could ever need to make myself believe in life's little pleasures? Because in case you're wondering, yes, this is an ad to my life, of course. I, Serena Brightmore, have always known what exactly life is worth living for. The best part is, I've always known where to find it too. Because life's all about finally getting your gold membership to a VIP Platinum so you can get a free small gift with every purchase of $250 or more on a Wonder Daisy skin kit. Wow, she's too real. It's all about years of making early bird lines, studying store maps, and getting your words per minute from a cool 99 to a surefire 110 to snatch those midnight drops. Or how about being first at the An Paradiso summer sale to grab 3 flutter skirts in taupe, cream, and mauve for $45.99 each before tax. What it's not all about is oversleeping your alarm so you're late to the Peach Pit phone release, which I still regret to this day whenever I'm posting on my not-so-pink Peach Pit X. If it hasn't been clear already, there's only one place that could have possibly made all of these dreams of mine come true. And that's the Sunburst Pines Mall. She's like consumerism's final boss. See? I told you this was an ad to my life. You know what, that's true. More importantly, it's an ad to my favorite place to be at every weekend. At least today, I'll actually have more than just for myself to shop for. It would still be nice to see what other sales are going on. But with the peak crowds coming up soon, I got to have a strong game plan. So it's time to pull up the not-so-pink Peach Pit and see what's on the list of to-dos. First thing is, buy a gift for a guy? When did I write this? Oh! I remember what this is about. It's a gift for something's birthday, dad's uncle's cousin's stepson who's getting a giant hot air balloon bash for his birthday next week. Oh, this is why she's shopping. She has friends who have a giant hot air balloon bash. She can afford it. I see. Oh, wait a minute. That's tomorrow? So much for having a game plan. This one might have fallen through the cracks. No worries though. That's what we're here for, right? Now let's see. I think I must have met the guy once before, but what can I usually remember about family gatherings is who sneaks off during the limbo dance to the kitchen to pull out the better stash of drinks. They always think no one's looking, but clearly they'll forget I can limbo and keep an eye out for cocktails. But there is something I do remember about him. I'm pretty sure the crimson scarf he was wearing that night had to come from Hadley Mile. As it happens, there should be one right on the second floor. Ah, right there. Clutching my bag, I head for the escalators with a stride to my step. I hope it means this will be just a quick stop when... Oh, what's that store over there? I'm steps away from the Hadley Mile store, yet my gaze turns to the other coffee brown boutique 2 shops away. To my surprise, 2 women come out walking with matching Avanti bags, giggling at their phones. Huh. Avanti Prestige. You'd think from the cycles I've been around this mall I would have seen this place before. Is it a new shop? I don't recall ever seeing any empty spaces this month though. It does look like they sell menswear from the mannequins in the window. Oh, why don't I just go take a look? I can always swing back to Hadley Mile on the way. I decide to pivot straight for Avanti Prestige, which stands just before one of my favorite pretzel shops. Here we go. I also love pretzels. Soft pretzels only. I made the mistake of trying something that was not a soft pretzel, and I was like, oh. Well, that was disappointing because I expected a soft pretzel. Also, I'm very sad that when you go to like places in the mall now, you can't smell the food. So one of my favorite pretzel places, Auntie Anne's, when you go near it, you can smell it. You know where Auntie Anne is because it smells like butter. Now, so many places, you can't smell anything. Pretzel baking stream. You know what? If it's for soft pretzels, I would consider it. But I do think it would... We'll put the pin in that. We'll put a pin in that. That tempts me. The thing is, there are good smells. When you pass a cinnamon roll shop or a cookie shop and it smells like cookies and cinnamon rolls, you can't tell me that doesn't smell appealing. However, now that when you pass those stores, they smell like nothing, and then I have no temptation. And then they moved out because no one bought it from them because what do you mean you are baking and no one can smell what you're baking? But also, I don't just mean like, oh, it's because every other smell is covering it up. I mean, even when you walk into the shop now, you can't smell it. Because if you could smell it when you walked up to the cashier, that would be another thing. But now you can't smell it at all. And I'm like, You're not baking anymore. You're taking the frozen product and you're reheating it. It was a shocking moment, especially because especially for some of the malls. I recently got a chance to visit an old mall I used to go to a lot. Wow. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Anyways, tangent aside, maybe that's why I've never noticed it before. I've been too busy craving cinnamon twisties. I also had a cinnamon sugar pretzel snack the other day, and it was salty. Why is a cinnamon sugar twisty, which it's not a twisty, it was just a cinnamon sugar pretzel snack, why was it salty? I'm so confused. As soon as I head inside, I'm disappointed. A row of male mannequins dressed in floral suits and neckerchiefs, all stand ready to greet me. It's like a butler service waiting for me. You wouldn't be the first to call them that. I look over just as a kindly older man approaches me with a chuckle. The salt helps bring out the sweetness. Well, all I could taste was the salt, so I don't know about that. Aw, he reminds me of Grandpa. Salted watermelon reference. What's a neckerchief? It's like the scarf thing that some men used to tie. It's like a handkerchief. I think it's like a handkerchief, a little bit longer maybe, and you tie it around your neck, and it's like, or is that an aster? They tie it around their neck to be an accessory. That's all I remember. Well, if only he'd put on a suit instead of wearing his neon penguin bowling shirt to everyone's graduation parties. So you like them? The clothes of the mannequins. There is no right or wrong answer here at Avanti Prestige. His name is Signor. Yeah, it's like... Wait, is that an ass? Wait, hold on. Fred. I think that's a different one. It could be a neckerchief ascot. Okay, that's a neck silk. Ascot is different. Now I have to look up. Hey, it is like it is like a silk. So what Fred's wearing is a silk scarf. It is a neckerchief, I was right. The other thing I was thinking about was called an ascot, which is something that when you watch wealthy people, they have like a neck scarf and they tuck it into like a blazer or like a vest. That is an ascot. It's different. But yes. So what brings you here today? Well, I'm kind of in a last-minute pickle. You wouldn't mind telling me where you keep the scarves, would you? Scarves. They're all wearing scarves. He points over to the mustard floral neckerchief on the first mannequin. This one is made of imported silk. Came in just last week along with the pink and lime green ones. Oh, these are lovely, but would you happen to have any other designs? Other designs? What's wrong with this one? I was looking for some darker colors. He was wearing a crimson one the last time I saw him. You mean the boyfriend? The husband? The ex-husband? No ex-husband for a pleasant girl like you. No, it's for a family member. I wonder if he knows I'm actually telling the truth. So for a family member. That's good, very good. If you want something in dark red, why not let Ettore help you? He's usually good at helping people choose gifts, so come. Ettore? As the man starts leading me towards the back section, I start poking around for any sight of the other association. I think associate. To my surprise, there's nobody else here but us at the moment. Is Ettore in the back? No, he's right here. It takes me a few seconds to realize he's pointing over to the broad-chested mannequin right before us. Whoa! This one is not like the other mannequins. Oh my gosh, that makes him instantly 10 times more appealing. Since when did they make them with that chest? And shoulders? And... I'm gonna need to stop right there. Signor doesn't need to be seeing me like this. Feigning my composure, I unbuckle my knees as Signor fondly pats the mannequin's burly shoulders. Oh wow, this is a tour? I thought you said he was good at helping find gifts. Why, he is. He has the experience. Part of me wants to ask how, yet Senor is already directing me to the rows of folded scarves along the back shelves. Feel free to put any scarf on him. A tour will tell you if it's a good match. But I don't know if crimson will look good with the outfit he's got on already. Trust in a tour and he'll tell you. All the pretty ladies who come to him never leave unsatisfied. I'm suddenly reminded of the ladies I saw earlier giggling as I finally bring myself to look a tour in the eye. Where? How are you looking at him in the eyes? Thank God, at least he doesn't have eyeballs. Still, he's got a lot of everything else to keep people's attention elsewhere. Hey, they mentioned in the description of this game that it was definitely meant to be a comedy, and I really enjoy the writing so far. It's been so silly. Okay, calm down now. Senor is still watching. As if reading my mind, Senor chuckles once more before turning around. I'll let you be of the tour. Like I said, trust him, and you'll find exactly what you're looking for. I'll come back when you're ready. Unsure of what more to say, I turn back to a tour. Well, I guess you will have to help me somehow. Surely my dad's uncle's cousin's stepson doesn't wear your kind of outfits, but what you're wearing isn't bad either. It's giving resort sugar daddy, and I mean the good kind, I promise. Resort sugar daddy, okay. The mannequin simply does nothing, because it can't do anything at all. I bet if he had a face, he'd be scowling at me by now. Oh well. I head over to the scarves, my gaze dancing between the first crimson one I find with a spade print and another emerald one with tiny polka dots. I know another crimson one would be the safe bet, but there is this emerald one. What do you think, Ator? Amused, I raise both scarves up back to him. Still, he doesn't rotate back to me. Doing nothing. Still waiting on when you'll be handy. Unless the kind sir thought all I needed was some eye candy, which wouldn't be the first time. I suppose I could try them on him to see the print better. Taking both scarves with me, I return to Ator as he stands mightily overlooking the back end of the shop like a king of his castle. Fearlessly approaching him, I choose the crimson one to try on him first. Now hold still, sir. Chuckling at my own joke, I continue wrapping the scarf around his neck, my hand smoothing across the cold plastic of his nape. They even molded a collarbone into him. Then again, even the VXAND designers will always make sure to include these kinds of things in their own models. But for some reason, nothing beats a classic plastic mold. I'm getting ready to put the scarf on, yet I'm already noticing the way the print is sitting. Spades look a lot bigger for some reason. But then I wonder if he might prefer them over yet another red scarf again. Suddenly, the mannequin goes to remove the scarf. Whoa, no, hold still. I still haven't decided if I like it yet. Friday the 13th. Grabbing the mannequin by the shoulders, I try to wrangle him still before he can try to pry it off. Still, I'm too fast, or am I? Hold still, will you? I need to try the emerald one on you. Hold the man still, call for Senor. We'll hold him still. I have to press it twice? Despite my attempts, Ator breaks past my grip and brushes the scarf to the floor with a flick of his strong plastic hand. You're not realizing he's moving yet, are you? I can't help but puff my cheeks out at him. Really? On the floor? So what, you don't like red? The green scarf remains coiled at my fist as Ator's body crackles and flexes in a taunt. She's not... Wait, hold on. I thought she would have some kind of reaction, be like, wait, you're moving! Or something like that, but no, she's just like, pouting. Oh, so that's how he wants to play. Well, I can play too, and you know what? I always win. Feeling feisty, I lunge straight towards him, landing against his hard chest. To To my surprise, he doesn't topple over, not even as I coil my legs around his... Okay. Now that I'm going snake on him, I start wrapping the emerald scarf around him. Like clockwork, he starts swatting the scarf away. Is he delulu or am I? Am I smelling like the fumes? What gives, Ator? I thought you were helpful. Okay, just let me see how it looks for 1 second. Please? It's, you know, Elendary, this is currently on sale for 50% off in the Steam store if you're interested. I half expect him to try pushing me away again, yet there's something about the way one of his hands go limp at his side. Spotting this, I see my chance to finish wrapping the emerald scarf in a semi-decent knot. Ah, see? I told you I just needed a second to see how this one Whoa! The mannequin wraps his strong arms around my back, both hands planted firmly on my thighs. Oh god, he's gonna toss me off. But seriously, how does he have a grip like that? I'm getting ready for the big send-off when, instead, holding me to him, he turns around and reaches for a navy scarf. Ator presses it back to me, the silk unraveling between the two of us. Speechless, I look back at his cold, chiseled face. Wait, you think the navy one is better? Ator finally loosens his grip, bringing me back down as he returns to position like a perfectly buff angel. At the same time, I hear a familiar voice humming to a beachy tune to himself. So did you find what you were looking for? At that moment, it all hits me like a solid brick. Was that mannequin really alive just now? Noticing my expression, Senor jovially takes the scarf and starts folding it for me. Ah, you chose the navy. It makes sense. Ator loves navy. Does he really? I still can't pry my gaze from Ator, not with the sheer memory of that grip of his. I couldn't have imagined that all just now. Right? Me, wrestling with him, and that grip of his on my thighs. There's absolutely no way that wasn't real. I like how this delayed reaction. And yet, in all my convincing, I can't help but look back at the mannequin without imagining a scowl or a smirk upon his face. Or maybe even both after all that. Well, if that's all you needed to find, then come along. I'll use a special gift wrapping too, free of charge. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. Also, I also love navy, so he has good taste. Oh, it's not me you should be thanking. Thank Ator, he's a good man, isn't he? Has an eye for color, just like my father did when he started the shop in Turney. Back then, it used to be a tailor's shop. Then my father started all over again here in Belvedia. Well, you all have a marvelous store now. Is Ator also from abroad then? You mean my father or the mannequin? Ator is also your father's name? Of course, I named him after him. Both are strong men and seem to catch the eye of the ladies. But my father was very devoted to my mother. This Ator, we'll see. The concept of a mannequin not being loyal. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a whole other life nobody knows about. Ah, it could very well be. I've always thought that he must have had his own journey before he came to us. Now then, cash or credit? Leaving the shop, I keep feeling my forehead for any sign of fever. It's so strange. What could possibly be wrong with me? Unless that mannequin has pheromones from other planets, surely there's no way that could have just been all in my head. Oh well, at least he helped me find the right gift. Since I don't think I have a fever, I think I should be fine to keep shopping. My eyes wander across all of the shops, the possibilities looking endless. At the same time, I can't help but notice the familiar neon pink signs and streamers of home. I mean, my second home. They said they wouldn't be getting anything new until next week, but what if they actually did? You'd think they'd just text me if I came in by now, but what if they suddenly get a flash sale? Would they even have time to let me know? I just have to go check. It's a good thing I wore my favorite blouse of theirs to pair their new skirt with. Gushing, I start making my way up the escalators. I need everything in me to keep from startling the other shoppers nearby as the closer I get up to those gorgeous, sparkling arches, I know I'll be in paradise. A second home in this economy? Well, technically, she doesn't have to pay the property tax or anything of the mall. So she has a steal. I'm on my way, paradise! Sorry. Hopping off the escalators, I waste no time making my way into the one and only and Paradiso. Sure, they have hundreds of locations, but this one has to truly be the best, because it's the closest one to me. As soon as I enter, not one, but 3 employees shoot up from all ends of the store with a smile. It's Serena! Moments like these, I'm tempted to give a twirl, but that'd be pushing it, right? As I settle for a wave instead, one of my favorite associates, Lennox, approaches me with a sigh of relief. Finally, we've got a live one. We can always count on you to heal the dry spell. What? You're not busy right now? But it's Saturday! Willow Lake Week is having their trunk show right now, remember? As soon as it's over, then we'll anticipate the stampede. Slipping her pink spectacles back on, she studies my outfit with a smile. So you paired the Paradise Sun top with the Matrix Love skirt. Nice, nice. Maybe I should just start putting you in the window. It would save me a whole hour of dressing the usual velvets. I just barely managed to finish that whole row before opening today. I follow her gaze over to the new display along the window featuring 3 mannequins decked in summer plaids and crochet lace before a beach-time picnic. So pretty. If you did put me in the window, I might get hungry for a real picnic sandwich though. Well then, maybe we'll just put you in for part-time. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know you love being on the other end of the window anyway. It's why I know you're here. Any chance you got the Cupid's Wish collection in early? There's a hole in my heart where that magenta skirt is supposed to be. Darn, you know how much I hate breaking hearts. Sorry, Sarah. The shipment hasn't even been sent out from the warehouse yet. Still, the pallet should be here by next week. You haven't changed your number or anything lately, have you? I cheerfully hold up my not-so-pink phone to them. Nope, it's still the same one. Then just look for a message come Friday. Silly Sarah, you know we wouldn't let you down like that. I know, but I still get moments of weakness too. Well, at least we still got to see you here today, and it sounds like we'll be seeing you next Saturday. Of course. But before I go, maybe I could have another look around, just in case I miss anything from last week's sale. Go on right ahead, you know how to holler. You know to holler. That I do. With Lennox heading off to help a customer, I set about skimming through the store. I know it's not like I was here just a few days ago, but you just never know. Besides, sometimes you just don't know what you're looking for the first time around. I keep venturing through the store, making my way towards the sales section just before another large display of stunning mannequins all posed on chrome risers. Above them spins a disco ball on the ceiling above with a pop of metallic pink streamers. At the very center, she stands like a Venus arriving straight from the seas, only decked in frills and soft pink sequins. It's her. It's really her. And she's finally on sale! I don't take my eyes off her until I finally locate the dress amongst the sea of sales racks. I knew I was gonna find something I actually wanted. How many weeks have I had up my eye on this dress and yet nobody told me? Maybe they just thought I didn't like it after trying it on for the 3rd time last week. Never mind. The important thing is that they still have it in my size. Not wasting time, I rush straight into the dressing room. As I change into my dream dress of the week, I can't help but keep running my hands along the soft fabric before checking the price tag each time. I still can't believe it. She's so pretty, but that price is even prettier. I actually don't know. Coming out of the curtain, I rush straight for the first mirror I can find. The butterflies are aflutter as I take a breath, then get ready to see magic. Instead, I frown. Oh, it is still quite pretty. I mean, I liked myself in it last week, right? This is my right size and everything, but I try to look at myself from another angle, unsure of why I'm hesitating. I still think it looks beautiful, don't get me wrong. I thought I looked good in it last week, and even the week before. I guess this is why we don't get to see it, because she doesn't love it. I didn't really do anything differently, but still, I can sense my frustration coming on as no matter how much I study myself in this dress, I'm trying to find that magic again. The worst part is, I don't think it's even the dress that's the issue. Why am I not sparkling in it? Oh no, she's lost her sparkle! Lamenting, I glance over at the beautiful mannequin nearby. Well, of course it looks like magic on her. She's always going to be the life of the party, and just look at those legs. The more I stare, the more I want to despair. That maybe it really isn't the dress after all. It's me. And here I thought I'd come to get my mind off of things. Work has been busier than usual, and if my boss was telling the truth, it's only going to get busier. I got 3 functions to go to this upcoming week, but here's hoping I'll have the energy of 2 of them happen right after work. And today, all I wanted was a cute dress to keep me going. I don't want to, I really don't, but I can't help but sniffle a little. The more I look on at that beautiful mannequin, it's not just the dress I'm seeing on her. What I'd give to live a life like a party every day like her. Taking one last look into the mirror, I start to wipe my eyes when I hear a sweet voice from behind me. But you are the life of the party already, aren't you? Oh, well, I don't know about that. I mean, I was voted most likely to be a party planner in school when actually I'd already been accepted into BunniAria U's tech program. Still, I guess I know a good party when I see one. Of course you do. You're Serena, aren't you? Silly Sarah. That's what they call you, right? You're always so fearless whenever you're here trying on something new. So how can you think that you don't look good in this one? Well, I don't know. It's just, where's the magic? It was there last week, then who knows where it went? Don't you think it's still there, though? Just look at you. Look at the way the skirt flutters whenever you move. Now pair that with your glossy smile. Don't you understand how beautiful you are, Sarah? All at once, I pause. Wait a minute, that's not Lennox's voice, and she's the only one here who calls me Sarah. Unless it's a new girl. Before I can take a look, I hear her dainty voice in my ear again. Aw, still doubting yourself? I don't mind reminding you some more. We are here to get all of the events. I could use a little more sweet talking. Well, if you insist, I could use a little more sweet talking. Even if it is because you're hoping I might buy the dress. She really must be a new employee, otherwise she'd know I probably would have bought it anyway. Still, this could be her first sale. Glancing back into the mirror, I keep fawning over the cut of my dress. See? You're starting to see yourself as the goddess you are. Just look at that face. You know, I would also study my subjects just like this. I would let them get comfortable with letting me see their perfect angles. There's so much you can tell from a human just from their face. Even if you can't capture everything in marble, you'd bet I used to try. You used to try? I start to turn around, but her voice draws my attention back to myself. Look at yourself and tell me this dress isn't wearing you because you're the one wearing this dress. You bet I would have told you if this wasn't your cut. But as fate would have it, you and this dress were meant to be. Oh, now here comes the customer script. Have you ever noticed all the humans who come and go from here? The first thing they do is go straight for something they really love. But then slowly, they'll start to regret it. They'll try to find excuses for why it shouldn't be theirs. Well, I'm sure there's some people simply can't afford it. Of course, but you want to know how many times that isn't the real problem? It's because people haven't been told in their lives that they deserve to wear pretty things. People need the sparkles and splashes of colors. They need to show more ankle. Oh, now she's real daring here. More ankle? Are long skirts going to be out of season again? No, I mean, yes. I just meant they need to be daring like you. I've seen you every time. You're never afraid to put on a new silhouette. Just like you, all humans need to love their legs and their elegant curves. What is it about the shoppers here who always say they don't have my kind of sparkle, and yet don't they realize I can see how brightly they shine every time they come here? Without warning, I feel a hard plastic hand right on my shoulder. Wait. Turning around, I expect to find Lennox leaning a mannequin over me. Yet instead, there she is gushing at me in all her beauty from her display. Hey, this is the dress. This is the dress she's wearing because this is the mannequin. We did get to see the dress. Sweet heavens, I think I'm seeing things. Tell me I'm not dreaming. Why would this be a dream unless you've dreamt with me before? Trust me, I wouldn't be surprised at the wondrous things I've been put through already. I can hear her voice clearly, but she has no face. No face, no expression, but she sounds so utterly smitten to see me. But how can she even see me without any eyes? It's official, I've shopped here for way too long. Now even the mannequins know me by name. They're even selling to me. Bewildered, I look back at her as she brushes at her long synthetic locks. So, are you gonna get a commission for this sale? Velvet? Velvet? What? I thought you were asking for my name. It's V-E-L-V-E-T, Velvet. It's a pretty word, isn't it? Isn't that what Lennox calls all of the mannequins here? They sure do, but you want to know how many of them answer to the name? Just me. Giggling to herself, she turns over to her fellow mannequins on display. You see, none of them will talk to me. They're silent as can be. But you understand me, don't you, Sarah? Quite frankly, I'm somewhat terrified that I do. That's the appropriate response. I really must be getting a fever. There's no way, not without Lennox or somebody else knowing. Unless this is their idea of a joke. As I try to look around for any staff, Velvet continues to sway and muse about my dress. So, have I convinced you enough? About the fact that I need to go lie down? No, silly, about the dress. Turning me back to the mirror, she embraces each of my hips. Whoa, what else was I expecting from a mannequin's grip? And why does she smell like Wonder Daisy's summer field spray? You see right ahead? This is you. All of you. This dress here is here to remind the world that your curves are to die for. Do you know how many beauties throughout history would have done anything to put on this dress and conquer the world in it? She keeps talking, but I'm more focused on her hands snugly on my thighs. As if she knows I'm not paying attention, she squeezes them again before running her hands back to adjust the strap on my shoulders. Just don't think too hard about it, other than you need to take this human body and adorn it in every way that says that you too are ready to take over the world. At the very least, you do it for me, right? You think they got a night at the museum situation when the mall closes? I feel like... yeah, this is like the spin-off called Night at the Mall. Her voice goes soft as well as her touch. Why me, though? Silly Sarah, don't ask me what you already know. As she finally lets me go, I hear her give a dreamy sigh. Before I can ask, I think I then hear someone approaching. Wow, Sarah, so you did find something after all. Turning around, I'm wondering how long it'll take for Lennox to back away in horror. Instead, she raises a single eyebrow at me. What is it? You don't like the dress? The dress? Oh, the dress! Yes. You know I love it, but my gaze lingers over at the mannequin display, yet to my shock, there she is, back in place. Huh? Sarah, you wanna talk about something? Yes, no, not really. I think I just might be having one of those days, you know? That is, unless you're not testing out a new event I don't know about. No, we don't have anything planned for this month. Still, I had to ask. Actually, what about her over there? Who, the mannequin? Yeah, her, you know, Velvet? You know what? I'll just ring you up fast so you can go get a cold smoothie stat. I don't know, Len. I think I need more than just a smoothie right now. Well, just take it easy, alright? We can't have you kneeling over before next week's drop. As I follow her over to the cash rack, I take one more look over at Velvet. Even though she hasn't moved since, why do I get the feeling that she's smiling back at me right now? After assuring Lennox that I keep my head out of the clouds as much as possible, I decided to go for that smoothie. A few minutes later, I'm sipping down my triple berry matcha dream as I'm slowly beginning to feel myself again. I'm a mango matcha passion person, but you know, whatever floats whoever's boat. Checking the time, I'm suddenly aware of the influx of customers arriving at the mall. Oh, it's that time already. After lunch is when they start coming by the trolls, and then come the families, and then that means... From the corner of my eye, I spot a mother walking her 2 young daughters into the Wonder Daisy shop. Already, they're rushing for the neon-colored tester bottles to drench their hands in eye cream. No! The mom should not be taking her kids to a skincare store and letting them mess with the samples. Yikes, I've got approximately an hour before the post-lunch crowds really start coming in. And if I'm late, then I won't get to see him. Not wasting time, I hustle over to Wonder Daisy. I barely make eye contact with any of the staff nor the customers as I head inside. They all know I'm on a mission. All I want to do is see him first. Him. My sun, my stars, and my moon. My morning and evening star. The reason why I have a gold Cinematrix card for that 12% discount on advanced ticket sales. It's all been for him. All for him. Towards the back of the store, there he is. Him. Standing at 6 feet something, he's a whole smorgasbord of chiseled abs and jawline. So this whole time, her type has been mannequins from the beginning? This mannequin has been... He's the reason we started all this. Okay. To top it off, he's wearing his exact outfit from the Midnight Secret Sense commercial. Oh, it's a mannequin based off of a movie star. Or someone famous. I can already see his gorgeous plastic gaze from 3 aisles away. As I get closer, I then see that there's another girl eagerly taking a selfie with him. Gah! So they finally caught on to my idea. I watch as she puts her hand on his and moves closer to him with a cheerful smile. Her friends nearby keep giggling and egging her on. Meanwhile, I try not to tap my heel while counting down the seconds. She has to have taken 10 pics of him by now. If she has a quick camera, then maybe even 13. At last, the girl finally pulls away, but not before gushing in his direction. Once they have left, I slowly begin slinking my way towards him. Now this is where it pays off being stealthy. I pretend to head over towards one of the new lip collections before circling the collab display in a mating ritual dance of my own design. I'm locking in on him. If he could really see me now, then he'd know what I want. He's my midnight sun after all, so he always knows what to give me exactly when I want it. At last, I see my chance as I spin towards him, landing just before the large neon sign promoting his collab. The most perfect scent collection, curated by none other than him, Midnight Vaden. Holding back a gush, I lean into his shoulder with my phone ready on hand. Midnight, I hope you've been good lately. Although I thought I saw you smirking earlier when those girls were getting shots of you. You just can't help letting it go to your head, can you? Laughing to myself, I search for that one optimal angle to fit my brightest smile and a good dose of his abs in the frame. How are you taking a picture of his abs with his shirts buttoned up? Let's see, I found a great angle last week. Come on, I know it's right about here. Hey, I thought I told you no touching the chesticles. At once I get ready to make a mad dash for it before spotting my good friend Abra coming over in her work apron. Oh god, that never gets old. You should have seen your face this time though, risking everything for this chump as usual, I see. Hey, he's not a chump, he's Midnight. Sure. So we're not gonna talk about the fact that Clementine's new song is literally about him? That's never been proven. Sure. Honestly, you should be glad I'm usually the one catching you here. I thought your manager loved me after I got her that extra commission last month from all those bath bombs. Oh, you'll never be on her hate list, but that doesn't mean that she wouldn't be raising an eyebrow over you going gaga over Midnight Pumpkin Boy Vaden. I swear, how this bro still gets everything he wants has got to be one of life's mysteries. But then I remember there's more of his fans out there. No, I think it's just a name. Well, even you've admitted before that he's pretty talented. So it's not like us fans have been just using his shower scene in Thunder Trigger 2 to push his career. You're so far gone, Serena. Admit it. It's always just been about the abs. You don't need to be telling me about the high-class art house cinema he's done when I just know you were only watching what's south of the screen. Abra, he was also in Loveless Liaisons, remember? He wasn't shirtless in that one. Congratulations, you just proved my point. Honestly, I think you just caught me at my prickliest today. Oh, what's going on? Any chance you'll be off soon for dinner? Ugh, can't. That's my problem. Lizette called out today, so they put me on closing shift. Again. Wait, didn't she already call out earlier this week? She sure did, but you know how it goes. Anyway, that pretty much means I'm stuck here with that thing at night. Abra cast a disgusted look over to Midnight. God, seriously, you really don't think he's creepy? I thought when they were going to send the signage for the collab, they were going to send us a cardboard cutout. He'd still be creepy, but this bro looks even more soulless as a figure. At least it's accurate in that department, I guess. Hey, he's anatomically accurate too. Of course you'd notice that. Honestly, maybe I'd be a whole lot less on his case if he wasn't scaring half of the girls out of their shifts. Then I'd at least get the night off for once and we could actually get dinner. It doesn't make sense, you know? All of the strange sounds and misplaced shipment, we didn't have these kinds of problems until we put his pumpkin butt on display. If it's a misplaced shipment, are you sure it's not one of the employees or an infestation? Upon saying that, I can't help but look around the corners of the shop for any creepy crawlies. Crossing her arms, Abra shakes her head and sighs. At this point, I'd say getting rid of him would solve 2 of my problems at once. What I'd give to just let you take him home. Wait, can I? You can try, but the manager might freak. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to send this stuff back to HQ after. Still, one can dream, right? Then you can keep your douche bro, and I can finally go sit down for some all-you-can-eat sushi without the place closing on me. Oh, give me a sec. Spotting some customers, Abra hustles over to one of the lip counters. I don't know if she's realized it, but she's done a bad thing by leaving me in the company of a certain midnight man. With most of the customers gathered towards the front, I know I've only got a few minutes to spare to get those perfectly angled shots of mine. Returning to Midnight, I rest my hand over his. God, knowing that he's just as tall in real life, I'd really be able to rest my head on his chest. Hold on. After this, I've got to find some games and demos that are voiced. Still searching for that wondrous angle, I rest myself further against him. Any more, however, and I know he's bound to topple, and yet, wow, he's a lot sturdier than I thought. Maybe it's from all the plaster they had to use to sculpt his abs. I'm balancing against him, my body snugly fitting in the open space between him and the neon signage. I know I've only got a minute left before somebody comes this way, so I hover my camera over us once more. I think this is as good as it's going to get, so chill. Just before I press the button, a pair of strong arms wrap around my waist and pull me in even closer. Looking down, those hands on me are none other than Midnight's. Midnight's plastic hands. Oh, now this has to be a dream. There's no way. Not unless hours upon hours of punching away at work has finally done a real number on me. Well then, there's only one thing to do. Bury into those plastic abs and say cheese. Blinking back down at his arms, I realize I don't want him to let me go. If this is a dream, then you can't tell me this is all there is to it. I almost don't care what Abra will say if I really had a minute with him. Who says you only get a minute with me? A minute wouldn't even cover the things I do with you, Serena. Holy, he knows my name? At least now I know for a fact it's a dream. Midnight, do you think you could hold me tighter? You just only want me to hold you? I'll have you know I can do so much more than that. Remember the pool scene in Scarlet Chambers? You remember it, don't you? Come on, you better not be shy with me. Oh, I remember. Your shirt got so wet. It sure did, but that wasn't the only thing that did. Turning around, I meet that chiseled face of his. Take a picture. You keep... I'm just saying, no one's gonna believe you, you won't have the memory. Take a picture. No expression, no eyes, just a permanent wolfish smirk. And yet that voice says everything I need to know that he's in my dreams. Succumbing to my wiles, I nod back. How could I forget that scene? You were brilliant and dramatic and... pretty damn hot, am I right? I made sure to ask them to oil me up till they had to send the PA to go get more. So that's why you were glistening in the camera. I thought they'd lather you in gallons of lip gloss or something. Heh, lip gloss? Well, the whole point was for me to be slick and ready to seduce that heiress. And between you and me, the scene wasn't just wet to film. It was wild. Now just think, what if I used those same moves on you? Here in the store? Sure, why not? I've already got you in my arms, don't I? Whoa there, now this dream is getting a bit too lucid. I can feel my head getting heavy as midnight seems to be pulling away. I guess this is where the fever starts. Just when I think I'm ready to step into another dreamland, Abra's voice pierces through the pastel clouds. Hey Serena, am I gonna have to get the hose again? What hose? Oh wait, I'm awake! Everything blinks back into focus, starting with Abra before including a certain figure who's not so alive anymore. What in the world? He's not talking anymore. Who was talking? Oh god, I thought we had this conversation last week. For the last time, I'm not getting my manager to call your corpo to boot up one of those AI voices on him. I told you, he's going back to HQ when the sales are over. No, that's not it. Confused, I finally pull myself from him, yet I still can't help but look away. His voice, his touch. I know it had to be a dream, but why now? What if it's really time for me to take the hint? You mean you're finally moving on from that douche nozzle? What? No, I mean, I need to take a vacation. When's the last time I actually took one? Didn't you go to that beach resort last month? No, I meant a vacation. Like of actual resting and not thinking about work? That's what you said last time. You know what? Never mind. I'm always gonna advocate for anybody to take a vacation. I'm sure I'll get mine someday, once this haunted piece of plastic finally gets shipped back to who knows where. Haunted piece of plastic? The more I think about it, I might also need a massage to go with that vacation. Anything to remind myself that dreams like these can only take you so far. A vacation to a mannequin store, a vacation to a mannequin factory at some point. I come out of the store clutching my head and in dire need of a cinnamon bun. By the way, I say the factory because she's gonna go build herself a mannequin. What I really need is to head home. I really thought today was going to be just another Saturday, but I guess Monday through Friday decided to catch up to me. Well then, off to then break out the melon teas and cozy quotes so that next Saturday won't be such a trip. Exactly. Coming home, one would expect that a handful of my favorite cozy rituals would be enough to bring me back to life. But alas, I'm still thinking back to today. I could have sworn they were. But were they really? That's not possible, though. It's more likely that I really do need to start looking at resorts. Or maybe what I really need is one of those trips where they leave you stranded in some rainforest so you'll be forced to awaken your senses. Oh, I wonder if they have special deals on those. In the meantime, I could just start setting aside what I'll want to unbox for the next haul. I'm about to start emptying my bag when I hear a bump coming from inside my apartment. I then hear another bump, this time against one of the stairs. Oh? What is that? Could it be the tenants at 216 throwing another kickback? They usually do this by always pretending it's the end of summer. Setting my hauls aside, I decide to take a closer look from the curtains. Usually I can see what commotion is going on from here, but this time I don't see anything that could have made that sound. Huh, maybe it was someone from 216. But just in case... Not taking chances, I double check the lock on my door, then take one last look outside. Today's so not the day for a panty raider to come a-knocking, unless they really want to try to test my patience. I couldn't... Hold on, I forgot her voice, hold on. I couldn't have said it better myself, sir. But wait, what's a panty raider? At once I look right beside me. There she is, giggling in my living room. And this time, she's really moving on her own. Well then, do you really think we'll be safe here? Hold on, my voice is shot, so I'm not screaming. Please imagine myself screaming by reading the dialogue. I don't wait for anything as I bolt straight out of the living room. Before I can reach the kitchen, I crash against something hard, sculpted like every bit of a man. You don't have to pounce on me. What the? Hey, not so loud, will you? I already hate jelly frequencies as it is. I also figured that your abode wouldn't be much to fawn over, but this is a travesty. As the tour shakes his head over at my tiny kitchen, I'm already searching for my escape. What the heck is going on? How could they be here? How am I dreaming again when I'm wide awake? Seeing me panic, Ator lets out an impatient sigh. Hey now, you don't have to lose your mind over it either. I never said that your place was a lost cause. You're only managing what your kind society can offer, remember? For your information, I don't think I'm so worried about my kitchen than I'm worried about my... Sure, Sarah. Hold on. Sarah, where'd you go? Popping her head in, Velvet spots me before zeroing in on Itor. Oh, wait, it's you. What in heaven are you doing here? Good lord. Don't tell me that we both had the same idea. Well, that's not possible because I saw her first. Wait, what? You're mistaken. You really think I'd be here if she hadn't come pouncing into Signor's store first? Even if she did, I doubt you'd give her any reason to let you stay. Has she seen your attitude? Sweet heavens, now they're fighting, and even passive-aggressively. It must either be in the running for the most vivid imagination, or am really becoming the perfect candidate for that rainforest stranding trip. No matter how many times I blink or clutch my hair, the mannequins won't stop bickering. Nor moving, nor talking, nor do anything that mannequins aren't usually known for. They're supposed to be modeling clothes at a mall, not catfighting in my house. But wait, seeing that their little squabble has yet to reach an end, at least that means I have my escape. Slowly, I begin to tread from the doorway. Holding my breath, I get ready to run. When coming up behind me, he steadies a hand on my shoulder. Going somewhere, Sarah? I thought we could get to know each other some more tonight. You... what? Shh, darling, you need me to send them away? Velvet and Ator immediately spin towards us, each crossing their arms at him. But Sarah's mine. Correction, she belongs to no one. But I need her the most. Then get in line, on second thought don't. Because she's mine. And don't you mean mine? And back to bickering they go. What is going on anymore? I wish I could just like not read it out, but the whole point is reading it out in a dramatic fashion. That's the fun of this. Okay. What dream or nightmare have I walked into? Of all things to come home with me from the mall, why mannequins? Alright, time to go shopping. We got something. I got you of my every attention and now I'm asking for yours? Did he say this? I don't remember him saying this. When did I... Huh. Hold on. Send backward. Okay. Velvet. Don't you understand how beautiful you are? I remember this. She is the sweetest. Hold on. We gotta add stickers just for her. Like this. And then we do queen. Right? I don't remember this at all. Should I have like asked for senor? Shoot. I kind of want to like... hold on. What if I save? Not in demo. Okay. We would have to redo it again. I don't want to. Why is it slow? I picked fast. Shoot. I'm so curious now. When did he say that? Queen Velvet. Hold on. Okay, what is the quote for midnight? Pretty damn hot, am I right? So they do! Okay, so I chose the wrong option with Etor. We didn't get to see his quote. Dang, I'm getting FOMO. Velvet is queen. Okay, I'm gonna... This is gonna be so fun. I'm gonna put slay. Slay for midnight. He's not slay, actually. I lied. He's not slay. He's not bae either. He just gets a washi tape. That's it. That's all he gets. We didn't unlock any images. We just got a couple quotes. Okay. Time to go shopping the next day. This is your daily shopping list. Would you like a tutorial? Yes. Okay. I actually have to go shopping. That's crazy. So you get items associated with the 4 characters, Serena, and the 3 romance options. Okay. The romanceable character you spend the most money on will determine whose episode you see. This is pay to win. I can't believe that even in an ultimate game, we are pay to win. Each day you get another 1,000 to spend, and unspent money will roll over to the next day. Sometimes you catch your sale and have a chance to get the item at a discounted price. And I love a good sale, so money saved will contribute to Serena's progress bar. Filling a bar to 100 is one of the requirements for unlocking that person's ending. Sometimes there'll be fakes and won't count towards your progress. How am I supposed to determine what's a fake? Oh, here it is. They'll be misspelled and you'll get a notification about fake items if you purchase one. Alright. Crystal decanter, scalloped hem cocktail dress, leather briefcase. I think scalloped hem cocktail dress, decorative books. Geisha espresso. Why is that $30? So I have $1,000 every day. I've spent $366 so far. Should I get a crystal decanter? It is on sale. Because I already know the embellished solder bag is fake. And I want one more item. Should I get this and this? That's a lot of money, but I'm in the demo. I can spend all of it if I want. 1K of... Yeah, no, I agree. Look at that, but this is pay to win. How else are you supposed to? No, why did I buy something for Midnight, but not for Velvet? I'm so confused. I thought the scalloped hem cocktail dress would be for Velvet. But I did get something for a tour. Apparently, I bought more things for Midnight? Ugh. Episode 1, It Tore. I still can't believe my eyes. There's not just 1 or 2, but 3 of them in my home? How did you... What the... Where do I even begin? You can start by puckering up and giving your dream guy what you've been waiting for. Hold it, you. Those lips aren't meant for you. Says who? Don't tell me you're about to say you saw her first. Well, I did, didn't I, Serena? She wants me to answer, but I'm still wondering when my lips belong to someone else. In a flash, it all comes to me. Wait a second. How is it that you all know of each other? Is there some kind of mannequin network nobody's been talking about? If there was, then I wouldn't be here right now. Frankly, I think I'm close to leaving. Then why not call it a night already, old man? She's not gonna kiss you first anyway. You're so lucky. You jellies are seriously so lucky. You can't even comprehend. Jellies? What else am I supposed to call him? His existence is merely a joke as it is already. Bold of you to say that when you don't even have a face, old man. Being 10 zenith thousand isn't old, Jelly. My experience should speak for itself. 10 zenith thousand? Heavens! Back in my day, some of the villagers didn't even have a concept of infinity. Now there's zeniths? Only in my world there is, as I highly doubt this realm is even capable of fathoming such immeasurable numbers. You see, this is why no human girl is gonna want to kiss you. Okay. I don't know why, but that one got to me. And that one got to me. I'm just telling it like it is, you know? At this rate, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be kissing anybody. Goodness, how is this all really happening? Not even a 7 cocktail has ever taken me on this much of a trip before. Listen, you 3. Before there's any kissing, I'm gonna need some answers. It doesn't matter if this is all just a dream. I want to know what I'm dealing with here. Fair enough. I don't know about these 2, but I'm here to make you mine. I was going to say that. Well, I wasn't. Seriously, why are all 3 of you here? And why me? I'll have you know I'm a good citizen. I got decent grades, I've got a decent job, and you best bet I've never shoplifted once in my entire life. Not even when the manager of Wonder Daisy forgot to ring me up for the Dream Seeker night set. I marched right back up and had her ring me up like any decent shopper would. So once again, why me? Well, because that's exactly it. You did forget to mention that you're incredibly stylish. I think it's stylist. Oh, you did forget to mention that you're an incredible stylist, though. Not to mention, most likely a good kisser from what I've been sensing. So what are you 2 really here for? I don't believe we have the same objective anymore. Why are you here? I thought you hated me after I wrestled you with that scarf. Don't get me wrong, I still do hate you for that. Old man hates a crimson scarf. But you also have something I need. How is it that even without a face, I can still tell what kind of expressions he's making? And what is this thing you need from me? Before I explain, I'll have you know that I'm not here to play games. We can make this exchange simple and painless. Old man, please stop. If all you want is a kiss from her, then just get in line. A kiss? Don't tell me that's why you're all here. Well, well, I'm not, but I do think it'd be helpful if you wouldn't mind giving me a sweet one. I'll even let you put on your lip gloss first. Hey, didn't I say I was first in line? In your dreams, perhaps. Miss Brightmore, I highly suggest you consider my offer. For me to kiss you? We wrestled one time. Still, I do believe most of your species would consider that enough progress made to warrant a so-called kiss, wouldn't they? I still think you're a panty raider. Okay. Says who? Says who? Your mannequin species? Don't you dare think that's all I am. Granted, your retinas wouldn't even be capable of comprehending my real form, let alone the years of regeneration and materialization I've endured to maintain my godhood status. No way that you're a god. There's no way. No shot. Well, clearly your jelly brain wouldn't be able to comprehend such a reality. That's why I never bothered to tell you in the first place. Or you could just be giving Serena some bogus story to cover up the fact that you're some guy who woke up one morning inside a plastic casket like the rest of us. If only it happened that easily. I almost pity you for thinking I'm anything close to your species. Eek, I'm starting to think that you must be one of those lizard men the crown priest used to whisper about. Thanks to you, they used to tell us all to bring the chickens inside. Do I want to know more about that? Quite frankly, no. Only because I need you to focus on me first, Miss Brightmore. Not them. I mean me. You do know at least how to focus, don't you? I sure do, but not with that attitude. You tell him, Serena. What does he think he's doing? With that attitude asking for help? Fine then, just look at me. You have my every attention, and now I'm asking for yours. Oh, so now this is where the quote came from. Hey, we unlocked it early. Is that considered a glitch though? Because technically, like the other two had quotes before, and I get that he didn't talk yet. But still, that's kind of weird. It unlocked first, and then we got to see it. Ator lets out a loud sigh. I'm asking you once again for an exchange. It has come to my attention that to ascend from this rudimentary form you call a mannequin, I must attain your affection. Preferably in the form of an oscillation or whatever jelly mating ritual you desire. And so you're here because you have another body? Foreshadowing because the game already knew I was going for Ator. That's the funny thing, because with my progression rate, which when we were spending money earlier, I thought I was on Midnight's route. Because we had 10% with Midnight. Sarah's not going for the old man with the god complex. What a time to join. Hi Plinko, welcome in. I thought that I was just delulu, that the mannequins were in love with me. But it turns out that they're actual people, and now in order to be free of their mannequin body, they have to kiss me. Like, I'm not delulu. Not a corporal one, but a far more transcendental form. It can't be that mighty if you ended up inside plastic of all things. I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, Midnight, if that's even your real name. Miss Brightmore, this isn't a joke. All I'm asking is for your cooperation. I'm not even asking you to shower me in legitimate affection. But you're still asking me for my love, aren't you? Not that kind, I can assure you. I just need the bare... Hold on. I just need the bare minimum that you'd give to any jelly lover you'd meet at a shopping center. God, is it bad I want to wrestle him all over again? No, because I think what you need to do is, push him over. Knock him down, see if he can climb back up. Although this time, I'll make sure he doesn't have any chance of winning. Noticing him standing before me, I can't help but notice his so-called rudimentary form. Sure, he doesn't have a face, but he's built even stronger than half of the guys who hit the most gym on the first floor. I wouldn't be surprised if they'd even stared at Ator with a little envy while on their way. But to think that he has another form even grander as this one? Since when are my dreams this vivid? The second my eyes wander over to his chest, that's when he stiffly tries to turn his head from me. But he can't. Not without moving his whole body too. Hold on, so he can move his arms and wrestle with us, but he can only move like janky? Like weird? How did he wrestle? How did we lose? Well, Miss Brightmore, your answer, please? I should wake up now. What do I get for kissing you? Tell me more about this amazing body. Here's the thing. We are playing the demo and I cannot save. Unfortunately, I cannot save, so we are doing a single playthrough. I'm gonna go with all the more playful options so we can see like the fun stuff. What do I get for kissing you? How about the gratitude of an entire cosmic empire for unleashing their strongest warrior god to finish his holy war? Okay. So I'd be contributing to a war? What if I don't want that? I'm not expecting a jelly like you to understand my species' politics. We don't even operate... Hold on. Yeah. We don't even operate in the same wavelengths of your kind. So all you're saying is that if I kiss you, I'd be contributing to both warfare and your superiority complex. Well, the latter was always going to be a given when you're dealing with a god. But I'm dealing with a mannequin right now. A mannequin who only says he's a god. I thought you jellies were supposed to be obedient. And that's why you thought I wouldn't want anything in return? At this rate, not even an endless gift card to En Paradiso is gonna cover it. Also, why do you keep calling me a jelly? Because that's what your kind is. Jellies. Soft, pliable jellies. My species can obliterate your kind's existence with a simple press of our appendages. Huh. Exactly, I'm offended. I see you're going to be more difficult than necessary about this. I'm sure you would be too if you had a hunk of plastic propositioning you. Ugh, and here I thought the guys back in high school were superficial. You'd seriously still think I'm a dream, don't you? Well, let's put it this way. If I start running now, I'm sure I have a good chance of finding out whether the rest of the world has been turned into mannequins too. So, off I go! Before I can give them a chance to react, I turn my heel and make a mad dash for the door. I like her instincts. See, this is an active character, someone who goes for it, literally. Dream or not, I really don't know what's going on. But I sure know that I won't be getting answers from those three, especially Mr. Angry No-Face. God, please let this be a dream. There was supposed to be another trunk show at the mall this summer. Don't fail me now, world. I have too many pre-orders on the line. Just as my fingers brush against the doorknob, my feet trip on the rug. Oh no! I told you guys I was clumsy! Whoa! Miss Brightmore! Somewhere in the midst of my most ungraceful splat, I can still hear their voices. I can even hear how concerned they are as they hover over me. But even then, I can't help but wonder if this is exactly what I need to awaken from this nonsense. From this world of mannequins talking to me, demanding me for my love, demanding for things who knows if my heart has any capacity to give. Not unless it's flash sales or a buy two get three free extravaganza. I like her. She has priorities. I open my eyes to the sound of birds chirping out my window. Once I see the light through my curtains, I suddenly realize I'm alone. I don't hear anything. They're gone. They have to be gone, right? So does that mean it really all was just... Holding on to that thought, I cautiously make my way towards the edge of the doorway. One peek into the living room and I have my answer. Alright, do you guys think she's there? Or are they not there? Let's find out. Wait, everything looks normal. Nothing out of place. So there really is nobody else here but me. Takes a moment for it all to sink in, the relief hitting me like a flood. Heavens, it was all a dream. I was probably just sleeping off yesterday's fever. Still, it all felt too real. From the way they all came barging in and pushing their sculpted bodies up against me right when I was unboxing my new... Stunned, I glanced back into the spotless living room. Yesterday's shopping bags. Since when did I start tucking them under the couch? I haven't done that since I started living on my own, and even then, growing suspicious, I bring myself to take a closer look around. Everything else seems normal, but why can't I shake this feeling off? Trust your instincts. I keep scouring over my place, but the more things look clean, that's when I realize. It's too clean. Did they really think I wouldn't notice? Their mistake was not knowing that I'm just decent enough at cleaning to keep this place up, but keeping it spotless? That's a thing of miss. I like her bookcase though. So where are they now? Heavens, wait. What am I doing? What if this is their way of telling me to forget they were ever here? They could be miles away by now if they somehow managed to raid a car dealership, I suppose. A god. Can they even drive though? Or even know what a car is for? I still don't even know how they got to my place from the mall. The more I keep wrecking my brains with this, the more I can't deny their presence in this room. Gah! If this really was all a dream, then surely they have to be at the mall. That should settle it once and for all. Right? Sunday mornings at the mall are a bit of a mixed bag. You're never quite sure if you're going to be arriving at the morning rush or you'll be the first inside before the food court has even opened up. Luckily for me, this morning is turning out to be the latter. At least this way, I can just go in and out to see if those mannequins aren't plotting their holy war over mankind yet, or whatever it is the tour is cooking up. Speaking of a tour, rushing up the escalators, I managed to catch Senor as he finished setting the sign down outside the shop. The moment he sees me, he greets me with a kind smile. Ah, lovely to see you again, and this early too? Is your dear friend enjoying the scarf? Oh, actually it's for a family member. But as it turns out, I'm thinking I should get them another one. You know, one for the weekday and one for the weekends. I'd prefer he wouldn't mix up the two. Oh, well, we have plenty in stock for you to look at, or you can always let a tour help you choose. As soon as he mentions his name, something tightens inside of me. Rage. Yes, a tour. So he's here today? He's here every day. Come, I'll take you to him. Now don't get too excited, Serena. Wait, why am I excited? I need to be hoping he's not some real guy I was actually mounting on yesterday. Guy or god. I try not to rush my step as Senor leads me towards the back section. The further we venture in, my anticipation keeps rising and my sanity is holding on just for a glimpse of that beast of a figure. Well, here we are. Ettore, would you be willing to help this lovely customer again? She's here for another round. Round? Ah, I misspoke. I mean, another scarf. Well now, you go on and have fun with Ettore. He knows everything on how to sell scarves. You just call for me when you're done, yes? With a single wink, Senor heads off, leaving me in the presence of one very still and surly mannequin. Heavens, you're not real. I mean, I really was dreaming all along. Drawing in closer, I study him from head to toe. Once the coast is clear, I plant my hands straight onto his chest. I wait for him to move, even the slightest twitch, yet nothing. Are you really just a mannequin? Or are you just trying to keep me from breaking your cover, you cosmic god? Still, he doesn't move, not even when I try to move my hands in circles on his chest. If you really don't need me anymore, won't you at least give me a sign? Never did I think I'd hold some kind of desperation in my voice, and not for a man like this. Not for someone so pompous, calling me jelly of all things. But I need answers, and I'll do whatever it takes. Make him blush, make him angry, make him remember yesterday. Let me think. He's insufferable. I want to make him angry. I'm also curious, how do you make him crush? A blush. Don't kiss him? I don't want to kiss him, don't worry. Make him remember yesterday. Do I insult? What if we insult his... We'll be like, oh, what's a holy god like you doing in a place like this? You get lost, your carriage, a wheel fell off your carriage? What if you just make him angry? Make him angry or make him remember yesterday? Insult him. Because my question is, if we do make him remember yesterday, will that also be insulting? You know? Yeah, let's make him angry. Seeing that he won't respond to my touch, devastate his ego. Let's go. We have all in agreement. Seeing that he won't respond to my touch, I decide to take some drastic measures. Looking over the scarves, I set my eyes on the first brightest one of the bunch. A sultry yet surprisingly bold choice for a scarf, but nonetheless a shade of crimson I couldn't imagine Etor fusing into his current getup. Well, if this doesn't wake him up, then I really have my answer. It's either that or I'll have to start questioning what he really knows about us jellies and our sense of taste. Clutching the scarf tightly in my hands, I wave it over to him to catch his attention. Then at once, I spin back around and carelessly discard the shelf on the next display. I then peek over at Etor. Oops, I can't seem to remember where this one goes. Or this one. I mischievously take another couple of scarves and begin unraveling them, only to set them everywhere else but in their rightful place. With each one, I keep looking over my shoulder, waiting for him to tower over me in sheer annoyance. I thought you were going to put them on him, gosh. Yet to my surprise, he's standing still as a statue. Dare it be because he's really a statue now? Seriously? So you're really not going to say anything? Or is it because you're not the cosmic god you said you were? Because I really did imagine all of that in my head. Saying it out loud this time, my heart twisted a little. For a moment, I really thought I was going to see him spring to life. Yet all I'm realizing now is that I might need to get back in bed and sleep the last of this dream off. I'm sure at some point I'll come by for another scarf, and then I'll have to say hello. So I'll be seeing you later, Etor? I wait for him to say it back, but I don't even have a smile to go off from. I can only sigh at myself before starting to make my way out of the scarf section. Not far ahead, however, I can see another customer walking past Senor after greeting him. The man makes eye contact with me before shuffling towards the tie section instead, almost in a rush. I guess he was hoping he'd be the only one in the store too. Etor was two-timing us! As much as I'm used to just letting other customers do their thing, something compels me to watch him a little as he glances over at the ties. I even turn to Etor, who's only standing a few feet away from him. I don't know why, but something's up with this guy. At once, I return to the scarves section as I pretend to shop once more. At every chance I get, I try to catch a glimpse of the man. So far, he's not really doing anything out of the ordinary. He's just looking over the ties, comparing their designs. And now he's looking over the Senor before trying to stuff one into his coat pocket. Wait a minute! I almost dropped the scarf as I pulled my phone, ready to press record. Ducking to my knees, I grab hold of Etor's leg and steady myself against him. I'm sure Senor has to have cameras around, but nothing beats catching a thief in 4K thanks to my not-so-pink Peach Pit X. The alliteration. The man is so caught up in his heist that he completely misses me as I start crawling past the displays towards Senor. Miss, has Etor been a good help? He's been a lot of something, but would you mind looking at this tie and telling me what you think? Knowing there's not much time, I press play on my phone. What is this? I don't see the ties in this video, they're too far away. I'm sure if you keep watching, you'll see the ties any minute now. I still can't see them, still too far. Oh. He goes silent, but not before poking his head towards the tie section. Quietly, Senor hands my phone back with a curt smile. Thank you, my dear. I can see why Etor was so eager to help you today. Now, if you'll excuse me. Stepping aside, I watch him head over to the man who's still treating the tie section like some new buffet in town. Despite being ready to corner him, Senor maintains his composure as he greets the man from behind. Excuse me, Senor, can I help you find something? As soon as the customer turns around, he knows Senor is onto him. He can try to worm himself out of this one, but one of these cameras is about to make a fool out of him if he tries. With Senor keeping an eerily calm handle over the situation, I find myself back in the scarf section, pretending that I'm doing anything but listening in. Eventually, Senor will be dialing for security and they'll take it from here. I'm honestly surprised by this customer's audacity, but then again, some people really do have the nerve. Just like clockwork, I see security guards starting to approach the store. The man knows he can't run, yet he continues to fist into his pocket in a last-ditch effort to hide the ties. But in the midst of the scene, I see the relief in Senor's gaze, a similar relief to how I'm feeling right now. At least he has a proof to get a case going. I gladly give him the video if he needs it, though I should probably go ask him where to send it. I get ready to leave, only to suddenly feel something stiff wrap around my waist. Do you know what you've just done? You know it, don't you? My eyes wander over to security, hoping we're out of sight. Even then, a tourist grip only tightens, bringing me closer to him for a lingering moment. His deep voice rumbles at my ears in ways that could convince me that he's truly all man. Come back here tomorrow, and as many days as it takes. Because now for what you've done, my offer still stands. Dang. Okay, we're gonna go shopping. I only have 6% with him. How did we get into his route? That is crazy. Canvas slingback pumps, vintage wine collection, home care kit, beauty collagen supplements. Oh, the parfum, that's fake. Vintage wine. Oh, not that one. That's too much. Horse bit mules, that's also fake. I have $2.98. I would have bought fine cheese. That would have been perfect. I can't afford anything else. Well, I could... If I don't get this and I get this... Sure. Yeah, let's go! I finally bought stuff for Velvet! Wow, I don't like anything Ator likes. Oh, proceed. Okay, Velvet's timeline. I think Velvet will be the last one I go through. I still can't believe my eyes. There's not just one or two, but 3 of them in my home? How did you... What the... Where do I even begin? You can start by puckering up and giving your dream guy what you've been waiting for. Hold it, you... Those lips aren't meant for you. Says who? Don't tell me you're about to say you saw her first. Well, I did, didn't I, Serena? She wants me to answer, but I'm still wondering when my lips now belong to somebody else. Suddenly, it all comes to me. Wait a second, how is it that you all know each other? Wait, hold on. What if I skip? We go back to the log. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. I didn't know how long was, like, things that we had already talked about. Apparently, there was a lot of them. Okay. That's exactly what I've been wondering for all 3 of you. Is it too much wanting to see you in your new dress again? Initially, I thought I'd wait to see how you styled it tomorrow. Maybe with a nice white heel and a matching bag. But is it so bad that I couldn't wait? So you came here to make sure I styled my new outfit correctly? No, but it's a start, right? I honestly don't know where to start to know everything about you. But I'm happy to begin whenever you'd like me to. Wherever you'd like me to. Somehow I can sense her enthusiasm emanating from that plastic expression of hers. Yeah, they probably do, but that might be in the full version because this is only the demo. She's practically bouncing on the inside, isn't she? In a way, it's kind of endearing, but hold up, what am I saying? I'm still in dream mode, remember? I tried to shake myself out of the dream, but there they are, still waiting for me. Okay, seriously, what did I eat? Sarah, what's your routine? My what? Your routine. Everybody talks about theirs while they're out shopping. I just didn't know where people keeps them in their dollhouses. Curiously, I look over at the other two as Velvet moves around my living room. So, what's her deal? Your guess is as good as ours. I just know that she's from that one girly pop shop. You mean that pink hellish landscape on the second floor? Hey, I shop there. And I work there. Technically, I'm not an actual employee, but when you think about it, I really am. I let Lennox put dresses on me every other sale, and most of the time she likes me so much that she'll put me out in the display window with all the colorful clouds and bubbles. It'd be like if Leonardo himself had tasted lemonade cotton candy. That reminds me, Sarah, have you tried cotton candy yet? Before I can answer, Velvet can't help but let out a giggle. There's just so many incredible things to do in this world. Even working at An Paradiso has been extraordinary. Working? If you're a real employee of theirs, they'd be paying you. Maybe so, but just wait till I become human. When is that gonna be? Right after you kiss me. For Velvet? Hold on, let me go get my lip gloss. Wait, what? You're really gonna kiss her first? Didn't I say there was a line? Why are you so surprised? She's come by my display almost every time. I still remember the first time I saw her. She came in a mint green dress, drinking one of those pretty pearly drinks to ask Lennox about the ivory clutch I was modeling. You're talking about the one with the mint clasp? So you remember it? Of course I do. I used it last week while out on a company dinner. You really remember when I bought it? Right down to how you paired it with a topaz bracelet. Wow, you remember that too. See, this is why Velvet is queen. We love Velvet. Seeing my amazement, both Midnight and Etor try to interrupt. I can't believe it. She's actually winning you over? Surely you were joking just now about kissing a stranger, Miss Brightmore. Weren't all three of you asking for kisses earlier? I was merely requesting for an exchange of power to correct a rightful wrong. A kiss would be a start, but I think you and I have got a lot more between us. Well, I can't remember what you've worn every time you come by to see me. What I can tell you is that with me, who cares what you're wearing? Wow, what a sleazebag. You might as well wear nothing. So about that clutch. What you pair it with last week? I wore a peach cocktail... Hold on. I wore a peach cocktail dress. It has these tiny little scallops that almost look like lace, but you can tell they're individually sewn. Woman. They're always speaking another language. No, they're still speaking English. My cryo sensors detected it rather quickly, so it might just be a you problem. Great. Now even the alien is schooling me. Yeah, step up, Midnight. I keep staring back at Velvet as it's still all too surreal to comprehend. At the same time, I'm not ready to see her leave just yet. Where would she even go at this hour? Back to the mall? Now that would be a trip to see, especially with security roaming about the floors. I think this is so funny how she doesn't care about any of the mannequins, but Velvet, she's like, I can't let her out by herself. We love Velvet here. So let me try to get this straight. You three are here because you want kisses, because you're mannequins, but you're not supposed to be mannequins? We're supposed to be humans if that's what you're asking. Speak for yourself. Oh, Senor Etor. What else could you possibly be other than a fine silver-haired fox under that figure? I'll say it now. I'm neither a fox nor a jelly. For your information, there's no such species as silver foxes in this realm. I don't know about that, old man. Have you ever been to a cruise ship or the Tiki Lounge on 10th Street during happy hour? If you're referring to a jelly's hour of vice, then I have not. It's always funny when you call humans jelly, Senor Etor. Because I too think that Sarah is quite squishy and adorable. If Velvet had eyelashes, she would be batting them at me right now, wouldn't she? And we would be worse off for it. We already do what she wants without the eyelashes. Well, not that I don't mind being called squishy or adorable, but I think it'd help me work through this dream if I at least knew if I'm supposed to wake up sometime soon. There's a sale at Ambertail's early tomorrow that I don't want to miss, and I can't remember if I even set an alarm. Silly Sarah, this isn't a dream. I mean, it couldn't possibly be a dream. Because otherwise, how did I survive? Survive what? I'm pretty lucky to be here, that's all I'll say. I highly doubt you survived anything more chaotic than a vampiric intergalactic god attempting to summon the 7 stars of Zybathics to imprison you in his dimension. You want... Oh, that was Senor, my bad. I read that in Velvet's voice. You want to try me, Senor? Apparently, I'm fireproof. So you two have superpowers and I don't? Do you think there's anybody I should be talking to about that? Not sure, but I believe I was in the process of getting a kiss. It's fine, he doesn't need it. A kiss from someone so dazzling who actually knows color theory. A kiss that will surely be my third breath of life for me. Wait, is that your bedroom? Velvet pulls back and tries to sneak a peek through the open door. Then before I can say anything to stop her, I see your closet! At once, Velvet bolts straight into my room. Ah, dang it, I lost to my clothes. And there she goes, stealing my idea. You also wanted a tour of Miss Brightmore's closet? Out of everyone, I can tell you're really not from this world. As the two of them bicker, I head off to catch up with Velvet. As I enter my room, I see Velvet already on her tiptoes, getting ready to dive into my closet head first. Heavens, she's gonna land straight on my box of empty phone boxes. Wait, Velvet, you know what I have in my closet? Empty empty trainer box. Wait, empty ETB boxes. That's what it is. I'm still not done asking questions. Can't they wait, Sarah? I see you've got cashmere in here. Authentic cashmere! Well, of course it's authentic. That's not the point. You keep saying this isn't a dream and there's no way you're here for me. Velvet stops rummaging for a moment. Sarah, silly Sarah, when are you going to see it for yourself? If there's somebody I want to learn about this world from, why shouldn't it be you? I ran out of water. But then, what's all that about a kiss? Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't the slightest clue if a kiss would really do anything about this body of mine. Maybe it sounds silly, but each time you act so surprised about yourself, you remind me of myself. You know, there's been centuries of girls out there who'd only ever dream of being surrounded by such beautiful things. I was one of them. Oh, here's a riddle, Sarah. What's something you do in this very bed that doesn't require sleep? I thought you only needed a kiss. Hold on, I thought you just needed a kiss. I did also say that I wasn't sure if a kiss was the right answer to my prayers. Dang. Now come on, think with me, I'll even give you a hint. Lots of girls out shopping talk about doing this with other girls. I hope she realizes I'm sincerely trying to think hard about this, but I'm sure my expressions aren't helping. Think pink, soft, silky. Please let it be a jellyfish. Oh, do jellyfish come in pairs? Mine going blank, mine going blank. Socks then? I think you know the answer already, don't you? I see your game, Sarah. I see it. Just let me have one with you then. Before we have a kiss? What if we just save the kiss for after the super fun girl sleepover party? Sleepover party? Reality sets in for me harder than a brick, but by then I can't stop the embarrassment from creeping in. Huh? Sarah? You're so rosy. What is it about sleepovers? Is that what you really want? A sleepover? I thought you'd never ask, Sarah. Shall we get to the sleeping over part already? Wait a second. What about the other two? She follows my gaze over to the two guys peeking from the doorway. They're still here. You got to give it to them. At least they didn't come barging in. Them? Aren't sleepovers only something that girls do? Not for the ones I used to crush. I've never done this ritual before, but from what I gather, it's more of a girl's activity. Of course it's not. I was the king of crashing them. Actually, I still am if you count tonight. But this is my sleepover. You have to have your own. What if I also made mine tonight? Velvet whips her head at him, strangely calm. Then go ahead and have yours, but mine will be with Sarah in this very room, in this very bed. Okay, see ya! Surprisingly, Midnight pulls back to look at a tour for help, yet the other mannequin is already cringing at him too. Jellies, aliens. Boys, now out. Out! I want to have our sleepover in peace, so just sleep in the parlor room. You're talking about the living room? Out! As Midnight gets one more retort ready, Velvet slams the door in front of them. There. And I thought the ones working for Herr Gorman were exhausting to deal with. Sighing under her breath, Velvet fixes herself up before turning to me with a laugh. I hope you haven't been waiting for too long. Actually, the extra minute gave me some time to try and wake up from my dream. Did you try slapping your face? There you go again, saying you want to wake up. How can you do that when you haven't slept with me? Velvet promptly takes a side on the bed, admiring my 500-count hem-stitched bed sheets. So this is a sleepover. It's kind of a nice feeling, isn't it? To not be alone. With a wistful sigh, she props herself against my pillows and macaron plushies. You really know how to live, Sarah. Every detail of this room, all of your clothes, and the colors you've picked. Do you know that any artist in my time would have dreamed of capturing all this on a canvas? I would have done it myself, but oil isn't my strongest forte. It is a funny detail. Then what is? It's sculpting the faces of people who don't have any. Even the ones in myths and novels, although most people just wanted to have busts of themselves to be immortalized forever. At least, it was then. Then I woke up and now people can capture each other just from a single button on a phone. While it all seems familiar, there are some things that can't be compared. For a good reason though. If I hadn't made it obvious, I wouldn't go back to those days. Back when she was a sculptor? An artist? The nostalgia weighing through her voice as Velvet continues to lounge on my bed, almost as if it was hers. I'm sure my choice of sheets sure do help, but something tells me she hasn't really enjoyed being in a home in a long time. I can't deny I'm getting more curious about Velvet as I watch her simply just lying there on my bed. Is she waiting for me to make the first move? Is this where my dream is gonna get even wilder? Finally, Velvet stirs and turns to me, her hands smoothing against the sheets once more. Are you feeling sleepy yet? For Velvet? About that kiss. Yes? How do you know it'll turn you into a human? Like I told you before, I don't. Believe me, if it really works, it would hardly be the most unusual thing to happen to me in this life. Or any life, really. I call it a kiss, but I know there has to be more than that for it to work. But surely you seem to know what it takes to find love. I do? I can't help but look around my room wondering which thing would have given her that idea. If anything, I've always suspected that having a mountain of plushies on my bed wasn't ever going to guarantee my future love a restful night. Not to mention they'd never have room for a closet. I think you're seeing things that I'm not seeing. Unless you're talking about actually falling in love with like a good fragrance or a smoothie blender or an actual working phone. I meant people, Sarah. Humans. What Senor Ettore calls jellies. You must have a lot of lovers. They all usually do. Who's they? The other aristocratic girls. They were always asking their fathers and husbands to commission us to capture their beauties. I still remember the way their eyes would always light up whenever they'd come by to let me study them first. Then he would try to send me away so he could finish the study. He? Who's he? Falling silent, Velvet reaches for my hands and coaxes me towards her instead. Her hands reach for my face and she lingers upon me with an intense stare. Really lovely. Skin texture, flawless. Eyes, full of life. Lips. Velvet takes a soft breath, almost as if she yearns to moisten her own. Is this how she's gonna get me to kiss her? Sarah, can I ask you for a single thing tonight? Can we just fall asleep here? No kisses needed tonight, just your company. But tomorrow is another day. Sleep, sleep. It's a sleepover, alright? After all, right? My eyelids are getting heavy as Velvet starts running her fingers through my hair. I can no longer fight back to sleep, not even knowing what it'll mean to have a dream within a dream. Because this is still a dream, right? A dream of being pampered by a mannequin who thinks the world of me? I can barely keep my eyes open as I nestle into the pillows. Good night, Velvet. Good nighty, Sarah. I hear Velvet giggle as she briefly turns to the door. Good nighty, boys. A few seconds later, I hear two mumbles coming from the living room. Good night. Ugh, night. That totally should be me. Hush, we're sleeping. Good night. Then the second I open my eyes, two thoughts come to mind. Number one, how long did I sleep for? Number two, why is there still a mannequin cuddled asleep on me? My face grows hot as I find Velvet resting her head on my shoulder while hugging one of my stuffed pink macarons tight in her hands. I can hear her snoring softly, so she's really alive. But why? How? I would have settled if I'd just taken a mannequin home by accident. I'm sure that wouldn't be the first time someone's done it. In all my panic, Velvet soon begins to stir. Sarah? Are we still sleeping over? Oh, you're awake! Settling back, Velvet tidies her hair while admiring me from head to toe. I didn't think we sleep that much in one night, but I guess it's really true about what they say about not sleeping alone. I hope you're feeling as fresh as a daisy as I am. Well, I'm feeling something. I just wish I knew exactly what it was. Oh? You know there's one good way to find out, right? I'm pretty sure that hasn't changed at all across the centuries. And you know, tomorrow is today. Moving in once more, Velvet's hands are already intertwining mine. Before I know it, she's searching for my lips with hers, bringing our distance to a close. Tomorrow is today. And today's Shipment Day! Lost in shock, Velvet nearly sends me hurling back into the bed as she starts racing for the door. I then hear her in the other room, stomping straight past the other two mannequins perched in my living room. Psst, you two! It's Shipment Day! What? Maybe for your store it is, but the Wonder Daisy just put theirs out. Doesn't matter! If I'm not there, then it's going to be a disaster. I don't even want to think about her giving Velvet 4765 the corduroy suit dress I've been eyeing. So we're all going now, so get up, get up, get up! Alright. God, woman, sometimes I wonder who must have angered you in another life. Oh, that's not a story for today. Come on, let's go! You need to give me a minute. Some of us didn't sleep on a trusted surface. You can take the extra minute while we're on the way. So let's go! It's Shipment Day! Suddenly I hear the front door slam. Nursing my head, Velvet's words keep swelling in my mind. Shipment Day. Wait! Did she say Shipment Day? That means they're finally putting out the corduroy suit dress with the little chains in the pockets. Nobody has to tell me twice to slip my dress on as I begin searching for some accessories to toss at it. While rummaging through my room, I spot the pink macaron pillow on my bed. Velvet must have been holding onto it all night. Out of the bunch, how'd she manage to pick my favorite? I grab from my purse and make my way to the door. As soon as they open the store, Velvet will be there. And then by nighttime, will she come back here for another sleepover? Will she still want my kiss? Well, alright, I think that's gonna be it from me today. We will not be doing Midnight's route. I can't believe we lost twice to close Velvet. I'm a little bit sad about that, but that's just how it is sometimes. That is super fun. I am interested. My bad, hold on. So, I'm still interested in the game. I will definitely have to take a closer look. I'm very curious to see how it turns out, and I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys thought it was as silly and fun as I did. This exceeded my expectations. It was really fun. Anyways, that's gonna be it from me today. Thank you so much for joining me, and through what is unfortunate, I ran out of water. Will I be okay for Sunday? I'll be fine. I've been better about managing, but I can't believe I finished a whole water bottle of water. This is why I tend to gear towards voice acted Ultimate games now. A tour with whatever. There's always that one character. Maybe he redeems himself, you know? We never know. But I'm so glad. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go back to planning out and deciding if I'm going to buy another stamp puncher. I know, gosh, dang. But I really enjoyed the dialogue. It was really fun, and some of the mechanics are interesting. Although I am curious how to determine who gets what, because apparently I have bought nothing for a tour. You know, fair. I'm just curious. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will have my schedule up for next week tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in more cozy content or silliness, you can subscribe. I stream Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yes, that's right. 4 times a week now. Let's go. As always, thank you so much for watching. I think my Sunday stream will be Pokemon. I'm hoping to have Pokemon out tomorrow. Fishbowl is taking longer because I cannot get it to record. I don't know why. I'm going to try another workaround tomorrow. But Sunday should be Pokemon Fire Red, so if you're interested, definitely stop on by. I should have the Nugget Bridge antics up Saturday. We shall see. I'm really hoping. Anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, or evening wherever you are. Remember to drink water. Have 2 water bottles next to you if you need to. Stretch and take care of yourselves. Don't make irresponsible financial decisions as I'm about to. And aside from that, thanks so much for watching. And I hope I see you guys in another stream, whether you are chatting, lurking, watching the VOD, joining memberships, subscribing, or sending super chats. I really do appreciate you all. Thank you once again for the very last time for watching, and I hope I see you guys on Sunday's stream. Until Sunday!